we'll have to take a look at that game right now as well. Everything is popping off at the exact same time. And yeah, Fabi's position looks like it's on the brink of collapse here.
Murzin trying to get a big win here. What an upset that would be. I'm actually going to take a look, see how they got there. What was the opening choice? Oh, this was that Sicilian, yeah.
Well, the
This
reason
was
that it looks so tough for Fabi to play is I don't think because of any one specific calculation, but I'm not sure what Fabi can really do. Like his last move, Queen C8. Is there really like an offensive idea with this move? I don't think so. The queen kind of looked more offensively placed on C5. So this almost looks like it was a move played for defensive reasons, which makes me think that White has all the options here.
So we have some nice captures. Wait, hold on. We got some moves. Quick move there. Nice camera angle here, too.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Great
we are
camera
locked
angle.
in. We are locked in, Amon, at all times. I know. Sometimes we look just alike. Of course, I get it. I get it. Pawn takes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is looking ugly for black here. Wow, you got these pawns are really strong. F6, knight F97 at some point. This is ugly for Fabi. Wow, very good from Merzen.
Yeah, it's hard to come up with something to recommend because there's not much you can do about F6. However, the one thing that it does do is gets him some trades. I just think the outlook of this position is not very good for Fabi, who's also playing on seconds here. Let's not forget.
Very strong. We have some moves. Takes. Yeah, I mean, oof. F6 is vicious. He plays E4. I guess just trying to make things murky. He wants to get the bishop to E5, I think.
Yep. While that's understandable, I think a cold shower is the move F6 because the queen is hanging and he has to trade on H3.
That was nice. It's understandable not playing F6 there. That's like crazy.
No, definitely understandable. Absolutely nothing wrong with what he did, but surely Fabi is going to play bishop E5, right? I feel like that's a must-do.
Chat says Fabiano and Ali Reza losing. Incredible, right? It's crazy to think about a tournament like this. Anything is possible. Even Magnus not winning, of course, 4. Very possible.
But a huge potential upset here on board number 2, Fabi against Murzin. We know how strong Volodar Murzin is, but I mean, this is a real way to prove it.
Yeah, bishop E4. Okay, Fabi make big moves here. Hands on head. He has to move. Okay, 7 defending.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what even what could the next move be? If you move the queen like to F3, then all of a sudden knight G3 is possible. So you got to be careful with that. I was kind of thinking about queen G4 and maybe trying to switch the rook over to the H file potentially. You could also go like just on the attack with like G6. So he does go queen G4. We see knight C3 played quickly by Fabi.
Oh, he's saying he's not made. The king goes to the corner. So can we take anyway? Check and no, that doesn't work. Maybe we should take and check though. That's probably but then queen H5.
He's trying to put the pressure on. He's trying to put the pressure on his young opponent. Just might not have the nerves or experience for this position. You start to see it a little bit here. Honestly, James, I'm trying to zoom in on just the cam for this one. This looks like just full pressure and nerves.
Let's get to the cam. Full cam. There it is, guys.
This is what we want to see. The stress.
Yeah, this is nice. This is the stress, and you also have to hit your own clock, chat. You see him look at him glance at the clock. This is incredible to watch.
G6. Now it's more that Fabi has to find some important moves because, oh man, you can almost find some sort of like amazing queen sack for a mate if you're not careful soon.
Fabi moved very quickly there. What was the move? Rook A8, okay.
A1?
I mean, Rook A1, yeah. You have G7. Okay, you might have to just take that and then run the king. Oh, shoot. Fabi's playing very nice for trick. Takes. Check. King G2. Check.
And does he
And then
come all
maybe
the way back to A7? Yes, he does. Have to defend that H7 pawn.
maybe you just take it. He does. And he goes into a winning game, I guess. Oh, there
So
must be a
rook
mating
takes,
attack.
pawn takes, and then we're going to see queen F8 from Fabi. Obviously, king takes H7. Huge blunder in that position because you would be walking in to F6, which would be a check.
Queen F8. Maybe you could go knight E7. Oh, there's no, I thought he had knight E7 there. Queen F8 is a good move.
How is Fabi doing it?
Now queen. What happened? We're watching. Board's updating.
Yeah, queen A8 from Fabi. This is tense here. 10 seconds apiece, gained every single move. Fabi is definitely lost here, but certainly not over. I don't think we're at the point where, you're kind of lost hope, but Fabi knows he's much worse.
Definitely. Very strong. A lot of nerves here, guys. Whoa, bar goes down. Bar goes down. He's able to take the pawn. He's saying, I can save this.
He takes it. F6 check. I think at that point, Fabi has to go up the board.
H6. Yes, he made it. Oh, he played king F3, though. Maybe some nerves here.
There's no queen H2. I feel like this is what the World Championships are all about here. Queen A1. By the way, both players, in my opinion, can still win this game.
Anything is possible, of course, as we see that 3,000 level bullet with Aman playing 3K bullet. I am at 2850 high, stuff like that. 3K is a little bit different. All right.
Maybe kind of king G7 here. Just collect yourself, get out of the pin, or discover check, rather.
Yeah, this is nice. I mean, F6, there's lots of mating ideas here, but okay, knight G7 out of the way. I mean, king G7. Maybe we go knight G4 in some cases. F6 can be played, but that gives the pawn up. Queen G2.
Yeah, I was going to say, queen G2 makes a lot of sense. He's offering a queen trade. There's no shot that Fabi takes that queen trade, so you can rule that out already.
Not taking it.
King E4, I am a big fan of here.
Absolutely. King E4, there's no queen D4. There's no checks, literally. You have F6 as a nice decoy.
Oh my goodness, what a position here.
Queen D5. Queen D3.
And where can this queen go? You almost want to consider queen E1. He goes queen C1. Is he going to keep going here? King D5? Is it time for that?
Nigel short king walk?
I kind of think that he might.
He goes for it. King of the hill here.
Yeah, look at him go.
King of the hill. Very nice. King E6, queen D5, and
what an insane game here, guys.
Wow.
King to the middle of the board. I mean, you got to be sure when you're playing a move like that.
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, okay, he gets right. What did he go? He went A1, I think. He went queen A1.
Queen A1. I was thinking queen H1, and even then maybe queen A1 after. But he starts with this. This looks fine. Oh, you know what? If king back to E4, there was queen H1.
Oh, and you lose.
So the C5 might have been the only move from Murzin, and he plays it. He finds it. Insane what we're seeing here.
Can you go forward? He does. Oh my goodness, because all the checks are covered. I was just saying that.
He goes forward again.
And you go forward, guys. Crazy. Queen D8. It could be mating. Nuts. It could be mating. Queen D8, King G7, F6, Knight F5, which is a very nasty sequence.
He goes from finding the only move in the position to now potentially getting it done all over again. Queen D4 played. I would consider taking that. Hold on. Takes, pawn takes. If you play knight C4, D3 does not work. So this should be a win. He goes knight D5. Same thing. You cannot push the pawn. This is GG.
Head shake. Fabi shaking his head there. Realizes what's going on. Deep breath.
This is over. He's going to win that pawn. And the endgame with the advanced king for white is absolutely winning.
Wow, Fabi realizes that you can tell all over his face here. He is not happy. Merzen
That's
going crazy
incredible.
here.
What a young competitor. What a moment for him. This is only round 2 of the competition. That F pawn is going to take the attention of one of the pieces, and the B pawn is going to take the attention of the other. This should be a win.
Head shakes from Fabi here as we understand why. Very great game here. Nice composure here from Merzen, creating problems and keeping the pressure on Fabi's clock.
Yep, we'll see B5, and we just get to witness the technique here shown by Merzen. Of course, this knight is going to have to move, but I think what white can utilize is maybe a move like, well, here I was going to say F6, but prior to that move, I was going to suggest King E5.
Yeah, it's a matter of taste here now for him. Of course, maybe a little bit of precision here, but this one's over here. You see it on Fabi's face here, and there it is, resignation. Merzen with the win over Fabiano. That is
Wow.
a huge upset right there.